Whispers in the static, flickering lights. The night is descending. G.E.E.K.S paranormal. Sin waits. Hard to shadow know that something waits. Signals, the sensors hum. G.E.E.K.S paranormal, hear the spirits come. Streaming live to the curious eyes. Cameras flicker while the phantom flies. Every creak in the floor, every cold breeze is a secret the shadows whisper with ease. Protest a voice calm, but the pulse is high. Your driving pulses meet the other wordless sky. Bassline driving like footsteps in the hall. Guitar riffs wail as the shadows call. Poltergeist energy in the dance floor glow. G.E.E.K.S paranormal makes the haunted show.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living, living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving with the beat. G.E.E.K.S paranormal, feel the night's heartbeat. Candles flicker, screens light the haze. You're trying storm in a spectral maze. From haunted halls to the digital streams, we chase the shadows, we chase the dreams.
Infrared lights scanning the room. Spectre disappear in the jam gloom. Part tester insight streamers keen eye. Tracking the spirits as they float and fly. Spooky whispers while the circuit line. Respond like a portal through space and time. Every note builds tension in the haunted air. G.E.E.K.S paranormal, the ghosts beware. Crowds at home watching the pulse unfold. Stories of the night in the visuals told. Dance with the phantoms, EDM embrace. Ghosts and humans share the same space.
Voices in the dark, can you hear them scream? Streaming to the living, living in the dream. Ghost in the static, moving with the beat. G.E.E.K.S paranormal, feel the night's heartbeat. Candles flicker, screens light the haze. Triding storm in a spectral maze. From haunted halls to the digital streams, we chase the shadows, we chase the dreams. Whispers grow, machines hum,
Ghosts rise.
lights flicker.
Heartbeat slows. Darkness pulses.
Are you ready? Streams cut to black.
Silence holds.
Only the static.
And G.E.E.K.S paranormal.
In the shadows,
In investigating,
streaming,
pop testing.
forever chasing the unseen.
Whispers in the static, flickering lights. The night is listening. G.E.E.K.S paranormal. Thin whites, hard to shadows know that something waits.
And action. You're supposed to say the lines.
Oh, is it? I gotta say that?
Yes.
Public service announcement. Views and opinions are the opinions.
Fuck that bullshit. They are my opinions and my guests, no one else's. Remember, this show ain't for chitlins' ears, so listening discretion and viewing discretion is advised. This is a paranormal horror crime show, so the scenes and the sounds can be a little terrifying to those little ears and those little eyeballs. And of course, there's obviously cussing. I mean, it's me. Also, please don't do anything that these stupid ass people do in this video or this podcast. This is for entertainment purposes and for you guys to listen with your ears, consume the knowledge. And now, time for the show. Exploring the paranormal perspective.
Homicides. Missing persons. Serial killers. Mysteries. All units respond.
Every day a crime occurs and you wonder about the nature of human beings anymore. Crime seems like second nature, where people pray every day for them or a loved one to make it home. Never do they want that call. These are stories of past or current situations where crimes go punished.
Freeze! Get down to the ground!
Or grow cold. You're listening to Exploring the Paranormal Perspectives True Crimes segment.
All right, those that are watching the show, this is SHAUNA with Exploring the Paranormal Perspective, G.E.E.K.S Paranormal. You can just call me Geeks. Most everybody does. Relax. It's not, I know it's a black screen, but I'm almost there. Give me a moment. We've had some technical difficulties, and I am getting their camera situated. So if y'all can hear me, just stick around in the chat for a minute. I'm almost done, and we will start the show. I'm trying to get it to where They are both on there. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to do this. Let's see. I was going to do it in the collab screen, but I'm just going to do it in the big screen. I think. Maybe. Oh my god, that's not even showing up. Why is that not showing up? Oh my gosh, let me see. Nope, it's not showing up. Why am I not showing up on the thing? Oh, because it's... oh, because I didn't have the zoom on there. Oh my good gravy. All right. Well, we're okay. I'm showing you guys. All right, everybody. It is True Crime Day, and I am currently in the process of getting their image on there and my image. So just bear with me. I am almost there to where we both can be seen and heard and squared away. I'm trying, guys. We have had some kind of show, and y'all gotta tell Mark he can't drive all the way back to Florida.
That's right.
Y'all gotta tell him he's not allowed.
All right, sure.
He is not allowed. Doesn't matter what you drive. That's a long drive.
I gotta drive. I gotta drive.
Oh my God, where'd that go? Okay, right here.
I can't see your stuff. I really can't.
You can't see her stuff?
No, not her writing.
Not her writing. Right, okay.
I do not have my peepers.
Oh, I get it.
I left them in the car.
Oh.
I can see this because it's right here.
Oh,
I know what
gosh. Everybody is watching going, what the hell is she doing right now? I mean, she's just got all these cameras going all over the kind of way, and I'm working on getting us both in there. Bear with me, please.
I drove a van.
I drove a van.
I drove a van.
Doesn't matter what you drove. That's a long ass drive.
It is.
It's only 7 hours. I can do
only
it.
27 hours. That's a long drive.
I drove good at night. I stay awake at night. That's when I come alive.
Oh my goodness.
We are both punched. We're punched.
Welcome to the True Crime episode with Cyn Shrader Hill and Mark E. Fults. Okay, guys. All right. So, how are we going to start today? Are we going to start with you, Cyn, or are we going to start with me?
Well, we're going to start with, I don't know who's
Mark. Let's start with Mark and his guides.
Let's start with Mark.
And see what his guides have said to him so far.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I just finished with a weekend of psychic investigations. And we have been through the grist mill, so who knows what's going to happen. So we're going to throw this up the wall, and some of it will stick, and some of it may go somewhere else. But we'll reset whenever, because we're both, believe me, it has been a long 2 or 3 days.
I bet.
And he was my roommate.
Yeah, and we were sleeping on a bed that was like, all right. Now, let me see. I'm going to throw things out here. And it may be kind of intermixed, but we will see what we can do. This is part of, I've been the Pat Psychic all weekend. This is what the Pat Psychic sounds like with no sleep. I hear a Charles or Charlie, who is a murderer. I see a female victim. Now, there is the name of a woman named Ruth, but she's not the victim, but she has something to do, involved or connected near water, but not in the water. I see a W like as in Wisconsin. Then the word I heard was dumped. And then I heard head found. And then I heard stabbed. So those little things, I think it's kind of intermingled from two stories. So I'm not quite sure. We'll have to reset. We'll have to see what we do. And
What did you do?
something fell off.
My speaker
Oh.
fell. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. But technical difficulties. Hang on just a second.
I am the technical difficulty today. Okay. The second thing I have is M as in Melba, female, strangled. I think the body has been found. There's been a fire to conceal. And I see the name Robert G. And I see the state name beginning with D. So, like I said, I've been put through the mail this week. So we're going to have to figure out, I think there's a few things that have bled over because what I was doing, besides doing what I did this weekend, doing groups of stuff and doing board work and stuff with all these people, presentation stuff. Then I had you just wouldn't have no idea. There's so many mixtures of information I just came from. So I've tried to sift through it. So we'll see if we got it. And if we don't, we'll reset and retry. So let's go to, which one do you want to go to? What section do you wish to tackle first, my dear?
We
Pretty
can go
girl.
with, since Cyn is with you, we can go ahead and go with Cyn first, so she can go ahead and get her stuff out of the way.
I
And
have no which one.
then-
I do not know which one is hers.
I know. But she can ask her questions, so that way she can figure
All right,
out.
you ask your questions, and then maybe we'll
because
connect
you
into
hit on a
something.
couple of points that I've whenever you said. some
Okay,
stuff.
well, I think it's kind of like something has bled over into the other way. Because I mean, seriously, I have had 50 people give me their stories this weekend, so it's kind of wah 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 wah.
Wah 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 wah.
I'm be going through wah 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 wah. Okay. Question number 1 is yours. Let me ask a question before we start with hers. Okay. Is it female? No. So male? Because I had female, and they said no.
Well, I'm telling you, yes.
What? It is. It is female.
I think your
Well, that
spirits
I would've been right first.
are tired.
So, but somebody was going, but it's a male. Somebody was, okay.
Oh.
Some female. All right. Ask questions.
Okay. Shaw, I can't do it yet. I'm just going to tell you right now, I can't do it yet.
Okay. So do you want me to go
All right,
ahead and ask
you-
some questions that I have on my side
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
case?
Please.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes, pretty girl.
So, so on Cyn's case, the victim vanished at a certain time period during a family picnic. Was she abducted?
Yes.
I even freaking said it out loud, but we already confirmed what sex it was. So,
Mhm.
can your spirits kind of tune into that moment when she was taken?
I'll try. I think so. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's see. I
Can they
see kind of a big car, so it looks like something we would have been driving in the 70s kind of thing.
can they give you a vision of what her surroundings were?
What I'm seeing is like outside, like if you were like in a park or at like Smoky Mountains or that kind of thing, woods. And I see a barn, like a big red barn thing. Like I lived in Chattanooga, so there's a lot of Rock City barns and stuff, red barns. It's like that kind of like a touristy kind of some kind of near a place where there's like woodsy, parky kind of places.
Do you this Charles or Charlie? I'm not sure if that one fits with mine, but let's ask about it. This Charles or Charlie,
Uh-huh.
do the spirits know what color he was wearing?
I hear red,
Okay.
like a red shirt.
Was he alone?
No.
Did he have a female partner?
Yeah. So I think they're male and female.
Okay.
Maybe that's the Ruth.
Could be. I don't know. Is my victim still alive?
No.
Okay. Had he done this before?
Oh yeah.
More than once?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. 1, 3. I would say 3 to 4. Maybe, between 3 and 5.
Are they all dead?
Yes.
Were they all picked up around the same area?
It says yeah.
Did he travel a lot?
Yeah.
Did he go out of country?
No.
Shaw, is he talking about your perpetrator? Because he's not hitting my perpetrator.
A couple of marks were my perpetrator. So a couple of marks could have really does add up to some of the stuff that I have. So it seems like his guys are trying to steer towards mine.
Okay.
Since that's the case, I'll go ahead and ask some of the questions on my side, and then we'll get back to
ask me questions on your side.
All right. So the last confirmed sighting for my victims was around June of 2007.
Okay.
My victim went to go pick up some papers at where they worked, and if you could focus on that day, can your guides kind of ask or show you what feelings were coming through?
That's a little bit too broad of a question.
Was she scared? Oh, wary compared to it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or wary. More wary than scared.
Okay. More wary. All right. My victim made a phone call to a friend and it was cut short due to poor connection.
Okay.
My victim promised to call back but never did.
Okay.
Did the situation that happened to them occur right after that call?
Yes. They couldn't call because they were dead.
Excuse me. You mentioned woods and you mentioned a barn.
Yeah.
Their home was a remote log cabin on 40 acres, accessible only
Okay.
on foot through 2 locked gates. When you envision this property, can you sense anything?
That's another broad question.
Okay.
So,
Does the location hold significance to what happened?
okay, wait a minute. Hold on just a second. Um, if this is one with the red fence. Also, is there kind of like a red gate?
I don't know. I didn't look at the property. Let me see.
Like a rectangular with the kind of like a crisscross red gate?
Let me see real quick. While I'm looking that up, Cyn, if you have any questions on yours.
Okay. I think mine has confused you as well because
Probably.
some
I'm very
some weird stuff happened during mine.
Okay.
So mine is female.
Okay.
We've already gone through that.
Yeah.
It was similar to the mountains around Gatlinburg.
Okay.
You mentioned something like the W, like Wisconsin or something like
Yeah.
that. Okay. One of the people that was sending in information, he would call or send letters from Wisconsin.
Okay, well, there we go.
Was that the real perpetrator?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's, I think, the Robert G.
Okay.
Like a Robert Grant or something like that, but it's Robert G.
All right.
So then if the W is yours, then the D may be part of hers.
One victim they found, they tried to figure out if it was her,
But
it was a Jane Doe.
Yeah.
That didn't pan out. Another person called in and said, I think after the Unsolved Mysteries show, they called in and said, I think I've seen that girl in so-and-so. It was another kidnap victim. It wasn't my kidnap victim, but it was another one. And that kid got returned to her mother. So this case was all over the place. There was a couple that went to a hospital in New Orleans. Was that my victim and the guy?
No.
Okay. She said her name was Helena. Was it?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Does this Robert G. still have my victim?
It says yes. But is she alive? So no. He still has her, but she's not alive.
Did he try to keep her alive for a while?
Not really.
So were any of the phone calls and letters he wrote, were they just full of lies?
Yeah.
Trying to pinpoint this location. It's not.
Huh?
So I'm trying to pinpoint this location, this cabin on mine.
Well, with yours, what the reason I asked about the gate, I'm seeing a red iron gate to like the right hand side. I see like past. There's like where the barn is. There's a big post or like a light post or something, and then like a telephone post, and then off to the left in the distance to the left, there's something there of interest. It's like, but it's almost like at the foot of a mound or hill or.
I would have to definitely put in a deep dive on this after we're done today and look in more. Because
Okay.
that's interesting. Now that makes me want to go in deeper on this case because dates. Do you have any more questions on your Cyn?
I'm looking to see.
Jesus.
Did the stepfather have anything to do with this?
It's saying no.
Okay. Okay. Did her real father have anything to do with this?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
That's cute. Adorable.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, J Money.
That's cute.
Give it a second, it'll go away.
That's cute.
You're adorable.
Oh my gosh. I think it'll go away. Maybe I won't come back. Oh no. There we go. So on Cyn's case, there was a question I was gonna ask, but I gotta find it now.
Okay.
She just said you just said her dad was responsible, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Might have had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Might have had something to do with it. That wasn't the soul.
No.
So you had said woodsy area earlier.
Yes.
That can go to both of ours since both of ours were close to the woods.
Okay.
Do you can your spirits pick up any kind of landmarks that law enforcement should have seen?
It's saying no, so let me see. Let me see if I can figure it out. Well, I think the one that I do see is the barn with a big telephone pole light thing next to it. I think I sense the gate to the right, and then a big field with something to the left in the distance, like at the foot of a hill. So maybe one of them's concealed there. The other one, the fire to conceal, keeps coming up to me. Um, I don't know. It's kind of like I'm not getting near water, not in water. Near water, but not in water.
Now that may be Cyn's.
That's mine.
Near
Yeah,
water,
that's
but
mine.
not in water. Um,
Now you did at the
I don't
beginning of
know.
the show pick up on mine because my
Yeah.
suspect was with another person a year before this. They got married to this person,
Okay.
and when he did, she went missing
Okay.
and was found. But
Okay.
she
Oh,
was not alive when they
yeah.
found her.
No. Okay. But
So
what
he
part of
is.
her was found? Was
It
she
did not give any details of the part of her, but
details?
it
Okay.
did say she was stabbed and
Okay.
beaten
Well,
to
that.
death. And you
Okay.
mentioned
Stab.
that in the beginning. So
Yeah.
you got it again. But this one that he was with, it wasn't just her that went up missing.
That went what?
That went missing.
That went missing.
Okay.
I have 2
Well.
victims.
Okay. Where to conceal? I see a big oil drum, kind of oil drum metal, and I think I see someone's burned in the oil drum, but it's woodsy area, but it's like they put all sorts of stuff like, oils and fluids and stuff to keep it burning hot for a long time, but it was like a big bluish or grayish oil container. Like not like, I mean, something like
Like those
a
barrels.
4 or 5 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
and that something you would see maybe on a big someone who has industrial almost type trucks, tractors, farmland, um, kind of thing. I think there's also a water source, like a little creek or something on there. But I think the fire to conceal is, I think they had some a big metal container that they put on like a concrete footing kind of thing, and burned remains in that.
That would make
But
sense.
whoever did that, they run heavy machinery, like either tractors or things like that.
Um,
And I see big tractor tires and things like that. So kind of like a outbuilding farm area.
so, excuse me. Blood was found in one of the suspects' vehicles, and it was on a weapon. Do you know what type of? Can they show you what type of weapon it was?
Let's again. Hammer. Something similar to like a hammer or hatchet, something that has a wooden handle.
I love you, Mark. It's a
Really?
hatchet.
It's I can see it.
It's
And
a
and the inside is almost like a gray leather or something that it's against.
So when they found that, they could not figure out where the blood came from. Was that used on his previous wife?
Yes. And they kill animals with it too. So, there's it's somebody who I really say it's somebody who has some kind of source on a farm, worker thing, they're just that kind of thing. Close by to
So
that area.
witnesses did testify that the suspect bragged about murdering 3 people and discussed disposing of the bodies.
Okay.
So are the 3 people the victims I mentioned he was
Yeah.
with?
Yes.
Okay. You also mentioned that with mine there was an M involved.
Yeah.
His first
Yeah.
wife
M
was named
and
Michelle. His first wife was named Michelle.
Okay.
She was the one that you mentioned was stabbed to death and found.
Yeah, okay.
The reason I say that is because she was found murdered in 97, beaten, stabbed, and buried in a shallow grave on the property.
Okay.
The suspect was indicted for the victim's murder in 2014. Do you sense a connection between that victim's death and the disappearance of my victims?
Yes.
Are my victims still on the property?
Yes.
All right. Have they not combed that whole property? I don't
Let me
understand.
see. Let me see. This is 24 foot. I'm hearing 24 foot from there's a house, an outbuilding, and 25 feet from the behind, but from like if you're looking at the building from the left side, it's out there in about 25 feet or so. There's like a there's like a pile of stuff like old parts and things. But the outbuilding is kind of like a concrete floored, maybe cinder block type structure.
In a cinder block type structure, okay.
But there's like a pile of stuff on top to conceal.
You would think they would have combed that, though, if they were investigating his property.
Well,
What?
maybe they didn't look under it. Or maybe it was where it was and he moved it.
Could have been, it was a long time. I mean, they went missing in 2007, and he didn't get indicted until 2014.
Yeah. But I would say if you could see the house, the workshop could whatever it is with the concrete slab, then behind that is like tractor parts or some kind of vehicle parts or something kind of in piles.
All right. Did my victim know about the suspect's past?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Wow. Oh my god.
But people do those things in it because if they like or care for that person, they'll let that slide because they're like, oh, but they're not that way anymore. That's their past.
Hmm.
Mm.
Wow. So one of my victims was only a child. She was in
Yep.
5th grade at Macedonia School. Can you feel her energy, or can your guides? Oh well, I'm asking 2 questions.
I'll ask and they say yes. I see the name of a road with like H-E-I-N.
Road.
It's like if you're seeing the sign, it's like the road is off to the right.
Off to the way.
I don't know if that's the whole name of the
Mm.
street or the first part of the thing, but it's like H-E-I-N. Either
I'll have to
Hines
look up
Street.
that street
Yeah, yeah.
and see if maybe that house or that log cabin falls on that street. Because if so, then that would be really interesting.
Because it's kind of like rural.
So they are kind of close to the house, to the cabin.
Yeah, yeah.
So if investigators were to go back to the cabin, they would be able to probably locate them underneath the tractor part.
I think they're under like junk. Yeah, or at least were at one point. Oh, let me see. Are they still there? I think they're kind of still there under junk. But it's
Wow.
not like small equipment. It's big stuff.
Really big stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably how he was
Did-
able to. Go ahead.
Did he put them in anything?
Well, the thing
Was that the barrel?
maybe the barrel, maybe for the fire, maybe the burning, maybe the barrel.
Well, you
is
guys
where-
know all about country folk. What we do when we're on 40 acres of freaking land, we have barrels all over the place out there.
All
Burning
over the
wood,
place, honey.
burning.
Not everyone
Trash.
looks like that.
Mm-mm-mm. My.
But yeah, metal, big barrels. Like
The big oil drums.
big old drums. But they're kind of bluish, grayish, and maybe a touch of red.
Now I know I'm probably throwing your guides through a loop here, but I want to go back to Cyn's case.
Sure.
On her case, the Helen that went to the ER was appeared to be around 19, and then claimed that her mother's name was Nylene.
Okay.
Did she?
Repeat the question.
Was her mother's name Nylene?
Yes.
Oh my god, so you know what he did to that girl. Hmm.
Do your guides know how old my victim was when he took her?
10, 15, below 15.
Mm-mm.
So that could have been when she got married, pregnant.
Oh, how old was your the little girl?
She was
What was she?
11.
12? 11.
She was 11.
Okay, so let me see. Okay, yours.
Mm-hmm.
You're wanting to know when he took her.
When he took her.
Okay, but when he took, can also mean when he took her, like her virginity.
Oh,
So,
no.
Um, So when
Oh.
he,
And when he kidnapped her.
okay, so 20. When I ask below 18, it goes no. But when I say below 20, it says yes. So between 18, 19.
See, that's that 19-year-old that was at the ER.
Mm-hmm.
But my victim was picked up when she was 4.
Okay.
So did
Yeah,
he
I don't
wait
know.
until she was like legal to do anything with her?
Yeah. Yeah. Kidnap, raise her to weigh once and then do what he wanted.
Wow. If this ain't one freaking cockamamie BS, dude, oh, it's another.
I mean, this whole story is because her mother ended up being murdered.
Yeah.
Her mother was murdered in Mexico. I mean, this whole freaking story is just crazy.
It is crazy because
Yours is
that
too, though. Yours is too.
yeah, it very much is. Because
Yeah.
if he did that to the first wife, then and she knew
Why
about
would
it.
If she knew about it, why would she think, oh, I'll be safe? So will my kid.
But it happens.
She had a kid.
Oh.
Not that wasn't his.
Yeah, that was not his. And she was a freaking professional. She worked
So
hard at this facility.
people do
Mhm.
weird stuff.
Mm.
There are some
Oh my
messed up
gosh.
people.
Did my perpetrator take my victim to San Francisco?
Yes.
Did he take her to Canada?
No.
Did he take her to Nashville?
It's kind of going no.
Did he take her to New Orleans?
No.
Did he take her to Oklahoma City?
No.
Did he take her to Britain?
No.
Did he take her to New York?
No.
Did he take her to Puerto Rico?
No.
Did he take her to Chicago?
No.
Okay. So those were all places that she was seen by other people as well. And he wrote in his letters and on phone calls that he had been and taken her to all these places.
Not just those
Well,
places, but he took her overseas.
But others.
Other people.
Yes.
See.
And for a month in Great Britain. And she
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah, but no.
Mhm.
They're saying no. So, I mean, if he did, then I'm just missing it. But they're saying no.
So, did he kill? Yeah. Did he get rid of her? Well, shit. How do I want to answer this or ask this? Did he impregnate her before he killed her?
Yes.
So
And kept for a while. Like in a Tupperware.
Like my
oh
victim?
my god.
Whichever one was young that was pregnant. Well, I see a person in a greenish turquoise Tupperware container kind of thing with like a red, they have like the red lids and stuff. The plastic. Like a Rubbermaid.
Could that victim that was in New Orleans be her victim's daughter?
Yeah.
Wow. Would that not be the weirdest?
Because
And
he
who is the
raised
one
them both.
Who's the one with the name that begins with a C? That has a C and an H in it.
Mine.
Okay. So, okay. Ask a question.
Is she with her mother?
Yes.
Are their remains in the same location?
Yes.
Was she sexually assaulted before?
Yes. And I sense oil. Maybe that's from the drums.
Could be.
Concrete, I feel like there's a concrete slab and oil and parts and just kind of a scraggy back lot, backyard, backfield kind of thing.
Was her mother aware?
Yes.
What is wrong with you fucking mothers out there that just let people
Right.
do shit to your children?
But she was
You're
kind of
supposed
like,
to
she wanted
protect
to
your
have,
children.
she was kind of suicidal, but she couldn't do her own suicidal thing. So, and she romanticized everything.
So she basically wanted to be killed?
Because she felt like that was. There are people who like to be beaten because they feel like that's love, or an expression of love because they have so much whatever. But no one ever really, it's like the women who go and marry men who are murderers in prison.
Mm.
They become fans of like Tex Watson, Charlie Manson kind of thing, and they go out of their way to marry those people. And it's like the moth drawn to that dangerous flame.
Which one died
But for
first,
some
the
reason-
mom or the child?
Which one died first? Okay, did the mama die first? Child. Mama close second.
Okay, so do you have any other questions on your sin?
Wait, who? The mother and then the daughter, or the daughter then the mother?
The daughter and then the mother. Because he had already done the child and then, the daughter and then.
Did she watch
No, I think he surprised her.
both of them?
Well, after he killed the daughter, then I think he went where the mother was and killed her. She was doing some kind of like washing, or there's like this big tub. She was doing something. And he just went up behind her and yeah.
She was coming home from work, right, Shaw? She had picked up papers.
She had picked up papers, and afterwards she had called a friend. But the line cut short due to her poor connection, and she never called back.
But her daughter was not riding with her then,
No.
right? Okay.
No, but I think the daughter was already dead,
Mm.
and then the mother, whatever happened, it fell into quick succession. But it's like, I kind of see like, boom, like, came from behind and just started. Yeah.
He told authorities that he gave them money and they left to go to a different state.
No.
A lot of money.
A lot of
No.
money.
Yeah,
Like, why would
like
you give
20,000
somebody $20,000 to leave you?
for a trip
Right?
to go where mine was?
Where the hell did you get $20,000 to give somebody, especially back
You didn't
then?
get the money.
That was only 20.
Yeah, he sent him on a trip, but it wasn't that. They
It
didn't
wasn't
go
that
on
trip. All
No.
right. It's getting close to the hour mark, and we need to narrow down our cases so that Mark
All
can
right.
get on the road, since he's bound and determined to be a stubborn goose and go home.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
what
Cyn,
can we
if
do?
you want to go ahead and tell yours, and then we'll hit the marks that Mark hit on mine.
Okay. So my victim was 4-year-old Nylene K. Marshall.
Okay.
She was abducted in the Elkhorn Mountains of Helena National Forest near Clancy, Montana.
Okay.
Her stepfather, Kim Marshall, was suspected shortly, but because he had supposed drug dealings and they were trying to figure out some kind of connection there, and they could not. He adopted her and her brother and sister when he and Nancy got married.
Okay.
Briscoe was her first husband, and he was at first looked at as a suspect, but they dropped it.
Okay.
And I found nothing else on him at all.
Let me see. I don't
did
think I
you?
found anything else on it either, but I'm gonna look. Oh, that one's mine. Ha! Let me go to yours.
My little girl was abducted or was seen talking right before she went missing. She was seen after playing in the creek with her brother and her friends. They were having a picnic. She was seen talking to a man in a blue or purple jogging suit.
Okay.
And one of the boys playing with Nylene heard the man ask 2 other children before he asked Nylene if they knew how to play Follow the Shadow. And she started walking, he behind her, and the little boy turned around and turned back around, and she was gone.
That quick.
So, yes, immediately. They dragged ponds, they looked in old mine shafts, they looked in the woods, because it's freaking Montana. It's mountains.
And it was near the
everywhere.
Beaver Dams on Maupin Creek in the Elkhorn Mountains. So that's why whenever you
Yeah.
said woods, it kind of went both of our directions.
Yeah,
because-
Okay.
immediately. But
Yeah.
two, in Shaw's, the husband said they were going to Montana. That was the trip they were going on
Yeah.
with $20,000.
And that was
So
what
that
was weird about the two connection. I think that's why your guides kept getting crossed, because
Yeah. It's
he told them,
confusing.
because we
yeah,
confused
because
them.
he
No, I'm
told
confused.
he told the cops or the authorities that they were going to Montana, and he gave them $20,000 to take the trip. And
Yeah.
which is funny because I did not pick this case based off of hers. I picked it because it was mother-daughter and it was Mamie's day. And that's why I picked, and it's from my home state, Alabama. So
Okay.
it was like, well, that's weird whenever I looked at it. Because she was supposed to go to Montana on a trip, and this was based in Montana. So,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that what the M is for?
I don't know if the M is for that or if it's for Michelle or even Marshall, because the two M's.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we just confounded everything.
Yeah, we just confounded everything. But the one thing that was like spot on was the stabbing. And you said
Yeah.
M stabbing Michelle was stabbed and found.
Okay.
So I'm wondering
he
if
got
it may have
Wisconsin.
related to Michelle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my wires are crossed because I'm crossed right now.
Right?
Well, you're exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
You're
Yeah.
exhausted. But you also got Wisconsin
Yeah.
in
Yep.
mine.
And Madison. Oh, that's Madison, Wisconsin. M, Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
So
Another one. Here's another one.
Another one. Yep. And then the letter that contained the details about Nylene's case that had not been publicly released. The writer claimed to have good investment income, working from home, homeschooled Kay, and traveled extensively with her throughout the United States, Canada, and Great Britain. He insisted she was happy and loved, though he acknowledged her family missed her. Investigators noted that information in the communication indicated sexual. So when
he says he did not molest her. He did not molest her. However, he did things to her, like the one thing that was in a letter that was sent is that every morning he would go into the bathroom, get a teaspoon, I believe it was a teaspoon, of his semen and give it to her to swallow.
Oh my
He
God.
is totally, totally molesting. Totally.
Is this
I
man
don't
still
care
alive?
what-
Yeah, is he still alive?
No.
Damn it. I hope
So-
he's burning in hell.
Well, I hope he is
Should be.
too. I hope to go find his body, dig it up, and do something about it and send it back to him.
Is the girl that showed up in New Orleans still alive?
No.
God. Is her child still alive?
Yeah, 'cause
No.
he was pregnant. Yeah.
No. And that's when I feel like it ended up in some kind of Tupperware.
Wow. See, that's the one that said her name was Helena. Well, Helena, Montana
Oh, okay.
is this where my victim was taken is about halfway between Helena and Boulder.
Okay.
So that was odd. And then when nursing and everybody, because they left the ER when they started getting questioned, but they caught the girl, brought her back for questioning, and she complied, and they asked her where she was from, Oklahoma City, but she was in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
They asked about her upbringing, but she couldn't remember because she was adopted, I believe. And her mother might have called her Nylene when she was young. So that she ended up saying, yes, take my blood. Let's see if I am. And she was not.
Okay.
But her
So,
mother was actually abducted in Mexico, sexually assaulted, and then murdered. So I don't know how she was murdered either. Was she stabbed?
Nylene's mother,
Yeah.
It's saying,
she was not,
strangled.
Strangled.
There's
Oh,
some-
you had mentioned
Wasn't it
strangled earlier.
Yeah.
she was found hanging by the bathroom curtain rod
Okay.
with her hands bound behind her back.
Strangled.
When they took her down and autopsy and all that kind of stuff, they found she had been bruised and, all that kind of stuff. But they said they didn't think it was related to Nylene's case in any way. However, Mexican officials said that when they found this murdered woman, that it was a suicide. She had her hands bound behind her back, and
How
she was
could it be a
hanging
suicide?
from a rod.
Yeah.
How would you do that?
Well,
They also said they changed it and said, well, it's undetermined. Kim was trying to get his wife back across the border to have her buried for her family. Mexican officials would not allow U.S. officials to investigate at all.
I wonder why.
And finally, Kim had to drop all investigations so he could get his wife over the border to be buried in Texas.
my God.
Hmm. I think look up Jane Doe's pregnant women found in Tupperware containers
Oh,
with
God.
submerged in like antifreeze.
All right, so Jane Doe's found submerged in
Well, yeah,
Tupperware.
in Tupperware containers with she's a pretty little girl. In Tupperware containers with pickled in antifreeze kind of something.
Freeze. There was a Walsenburg, Colorado Jane Doe found in 1999. Her remains were discovered in an old refrigerator dumped container near I-25, and recent developments suggest potential ties to South Dakota or Osatai Sakowin Sioux descent. Found August 10th, 1999 near Walsenburg, Colorado. This is talking about a refrigerator, not a Tupperware.
Yeah, because I see like a green liquid.
That would be like
And I think
antifreeze.
that kind of like antifreeze, kind of green.
Oh, wait, here's one. Let's see. Jane Doe skeletal remains found in plastic storage container in Durham, North Carolina. Found out about the new Jane Doe case that DNA Solves is working on. Othram did a wonderful job gaining support for their mostly harmless case, so let's help spread the word. Let me read more. Does not tell me more than that. Philadelphia Jane Doe, 2020, unidentified. Philadelphia Jane Doe was a woman whose remains were found in a large Tupperware bin near an address in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Her death was labeled as suspicious. Her NEMIS profile was removed in or before February 2023 and has not since been reestablished, indicating she was identified. Tattoo of a white rose by green leaves with Rip Jassy or Josie 51108. But it doesn't say there was anything else in the Tupperware. And there's another one on Sand Mountain. 1 dead, 2 missing. Oh, neighbors on this rugged plateau are reluctant to talk about WOOTEN, whose 40-acre mountain homestead is obscured by brush behind a winding. This was in Sand Mountain, but
Is that Alabama? Sand Mountain?
I don't know. Let me see. Mountainside cabin sentenced to life Thursday. Okay, so this is talking about my case. Let me look and see if there's something else on here. Let me go to Google instead of using DuckDuckGo.
Or what? Your people watching are probably going,
found in Tupperware container filled
because it's like a big
with
green
antifreeze.
or turquoise with a red lid, like a Christmas Tupperware.
Let's see here. Missing woman's body found in burning refrigerator. After more than a year of testing, 46 years of not knowing for sure, Johnson family received a death certificate for Lucille Fry's name. Alright. Not seeing anything like that. No, I'm not seeing anything like that.
Well,
of course, if it's recent, they're not gonna sit there and show it on thing anyway because it's still under.
Yeah, but it's we'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, when I get home, I'll poke around a little and see.
But going back to my case, so I can tell you a little bit about my case. You asked if there was an H and a C in mine. Mine is Haley Brianne Colwell.
Okay.
Her mother's name is Kimberly Witten. They both disappeared from their home in Section, Alabama in June of 2007. They were last seen on June 21st, which is my bestie's birthday, in 2007. Kimberly worked at Cloverdale Manor Nursing Home in Scottsboro, Alabama, and was last known to have gone there to pick up some papers. Afterwards, she called a friend, but the call was cut short due to poor connection, and she never called back as promised. Their home was a remote log cabin on a 40-acre property, accessible only on foot through 2 locked gates. Kimberly's co-workers reported her missing on June 28th, which is a week after she was last seen. Kimberly's husband, Barry Witten, who is Haley's stepfather, told authorities that Kimberly and Haley left their residence shortly after Kimberly returned from work. He claimed they left in a white Ford van or truck with Alabama plates, and said he gave Kimberly $20,000 in cash before they left. Barry suggested they might have gone to Montana, but neither Kimberly nor Haley have been heard from since. Barry Witten has a criminal record, including convictions for receiving stolen property in 1988 and 91. After the disappearance, authorities searched his property and arrested him on federal weapons charges because he possessed firearms illegally due to his criminal history. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison, the maximum sentence, because the judge considered him extremely dangerous. Witnesses testified that Barry bragged about having murdered 3 people, discussed how to dispose of the bodies and remove evidence, and threatened to kill others, including his mother-in-law and a judge.
Wow.
Blood was found in one of Barry's pickup trucks and on a hatchet handle, but the source of the blood has not been publicly disclosed. Barry Witten's first wife, Michelle Townsend Witten, disappeared in late 1997 under suspicious circumstances. She was reported missing after leaving home to get breakfast and was found beaten and stabbed to death 6 weeks later, buried in a shallow grave. Barry was a suspect but was never charged at the time. In 2014, he was indicted for Michelle's murders while serving his federal weapons sentence. Barry and Kimberly met through a personals ad. Again, guys, if y'all have not seen my shopping cart killer episode, he found them on personal ads online. So don't do personal ads. Please,
No.
if you do it with a friend. Make sure a friend is with you at all times. Don't meet these people privately. And married about a year after Michelle's death after only a few months of dating. It is unclear if Kimberly knew about Barry's past or Michelle's murder, but your guides say she did.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Kimberly and
Allegedly.
Haley remain missing and their case is unsolved. Authorities continue to investigate, but no direct evidence has linked Barry Witten to their disappearance, despite strong suspicion. The possibility that they traveled to Montana exists, but is unconfirmed. Haley was in 5th grade, a 5th grade student at Macedonia School at the time of her disappearance. If alive today, she would be around 17 years old. Anyone with any information, if you know anything about Haley Caldwell or Kimberly Witten, please call the Jackson County Sheriff's Office at 256-574-2610 or the Alabama Attorney General's Office Cold Case Unit, because they are still searching for both of them. According to Marky Fults' guides, they are still on his Alabama property, not 25 feet away from the work shed. Underneath
You are a
tractor
raider.
parts.
Legendary.
Oh, hang on. Gatorade. Thank you, Digital Mom.
Everybody at SHAUNA with
Go take a nap.
Paranormal. Coming to my stream. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things, but I love to play horror games. I love to do podcasts. I love to talk to people.
Speaking of podcasts, that's what we're doing right now.
Legendary.
So, according to Mark's guides, allegedly they are still on the property underneath huge tractor parks. So if anybody knows of this property, I have not been able to find it yet. I guess because it's still under a case. If you guys know of this property and you want to report it, you can go to exploringtheparanormalperspective.com, leave a comment there on the show, or you can get in touch with Mark and let him know, get in touch with Cyn or myself and let us know, and we'll report it to the appropriate people. But that is what we have found so far. And then on Cyn's case, it's still under investigation as well. It's just a cold case, and they're still trying to find this little girl. But according to Mark's guides, allegedly she is dead along with her child that she had. What now? With your guides, this child that she had, was it his?
Yeah.
So not only did he kidnap this kid, allegedly,
Yeah, allegedly.
have sex with her and got her pregnant, allegedly, he raped his granddaughter.
Oh. Yeah. But
Or
that's the South.
daughter.
Yeah.
Not all South people are like that.
It happens in the South. I've heard.
Well, you know, New Jersey was the first one to come into play when it came to a court case requesting a mother-son being together. So,
Yeah.
well,
I mean, I know people that, well, I can't say the phrase, but they're like, if you feed them,
ew. God, people don't marry no incest. Ew. No,
Ew.
please, no.
I know of incest incidences where it was just accepted by the family. So, it's just part of life.
Oh my God.
Not
Well,
me,
you
not my
know,
club.
the UK was like that for a long time.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
For
Well-
pure blood.
No,
Supposedly.
it's just
Supposedly.
they feel like they own the person, so they feel like they have the right.
No. It's not right.
But yeah, and it's gross. So,
Yes,
but
it is.
like I said today, I'm sorry it's convoluted.
Hey, we kind of made it that way unintentionally.
Yes.
But I mean, like I said, and if right now the aliens could come down and it'll be all right.
Well, you know, in the beginning of the show, you mentioned a couple of things that happened to our victims without even knowing that they happened to our victims, and you were spot on. So, good job again this episode, Marky Fults, and your spirit guides. Tell them thank you from me.
Thank you.
Cyn, do you have anything else to give on this show?
I think I should probably say, since this case is still open, if anybody has any idea whatsoever, you can contact Jefferson County Sheriff's Office Missing Persons Unit 1-406-225-4075, or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children 1-800-843-5678.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you want to get a hold of Cyn Shrader Hill or Marky Fults, where can they find you?
They can find, first of all of our books on Amazon. You can put in my name, Cyn Shrader Hill, or Mark Elliott Fults, and you'll pull us up both, along with a couple of other people, because we're connected to their books too. And we would love for you to read them. So go check them out. If anybody wants to reach me email wise, you can reach me at cynshraiderhillauthor@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook. Elk Valley Paranormal is on Facebook, and all the goods.
And me on Facebook, if you look up Mark Elliott, ELLIOTT, Fults, FULTS, you can find me that way. And just message me directly, and I'll get back to you, as soon as I get.
Well, I want to thank you guys both for coming back on again this month for our awesome, and this has been an amazing season so far with you, this monthly true crime with you guys. Mark and his guides have been amazing, and it's been a fun And we may have to continue this again next season, but we'll see. We'll see how this season turns out.
We're also a month closer to Goblin Con, where all three of us will be together. I cannot freaking wait.
I'm gonna bring my tippet table. We're gonna do something.
We are so gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're so gonna do it. We're gonna go live too to do it because it's awesome.
I don't care if it's in a house, a hotel room, or in a parking lot. We're gonna tabletop.
So yeah, y'all need to tune in for that. That's gonna be the weekend of the 22nd in August, and we are gonna have so much fun. We're gonna be hanging out with each other. So guys, tune into that because I will be live while I'm at Goblin Con, so people can come up to the table, talk to me, tell me their stories. I'm gonna be roaming around live at Goblin Con, seeing Cyn and Mark. So come on out and see us at Goblin Con in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. If you don't have your tickets, you can go to the website and get them there. What is the website again? Goblin Con?
Goblin Con, yeah. It's under the convention center.
Look up Goblin Con, Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and you'll find it.
Yes,
yes, you'll find it.
Yes.
Sorry, Eric. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Those that are watching, thank you so much for watching. Stay free, stay safe. Always do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And to those mammies out there, happy Mammies Day. I hope it's a great one for you. See you guys later. Bye, y'all.
Switch it on and come along. Haunted houses all night long. Gaming streams and ghostly scenes. Just chatting with the in-betweens. IRL, she's on the case. Finding spirits in each place. Every game she plays with flair. G.E.E.K.S, paranormal, she's there. Ghosts and games all night. G.E.E.K.S paranormal's bright. Just chatting through sunrise. Trying to stream, it's quite a sight. From the haunted house she flies, gaining worlds under the skies. Chat and laugh, let's have a blast. G.E.E.K.S paranormal here at last. Ghosts and games all night. G.E.E.K.S paranormal's bright. Just chatting through sunrise. Try to stream, it's quite a sight. From the haunted house she flies, gaining worlds under the skies. Chat and laugh, let's have a blast. G.E.E.K.S paranormal here at last.